they've not had to do anything to score the goals. The goals change games, we know that, but we've not defended well at all when the ball's come in our box, and then teams then sense that and just keep doing it. And, I'm probably a little bit fortunate. They've had a couple more chances as well, like we did last week. So a horrible day at the office for us all. One me and the players need to stand up and be counted, but we have to apologise to the supporters for dishing up that. Those that travelled were brilliant, but we've gone from the sublime to the ridiculous in terms of our performance and result against us.
Sometimes as a manager, I'm sure you send a team out, you have a feeling of how the day might go. Did you think the day was gone in 7 minutes?
When we're 2-0 down, is that what it was? Yeah. You never think you're gone, but all your plans and the way we set up and what we wanted to do was completely out the window. And then you see the goals back, and you just we work day in day out about staying with men in the box, and space doesn't score goals, men do, and we didn't deal with it. And, to be fair to them, they were good on the day, but we made it too easy for them. Balls played up to our back line, we just weren't being dealt with by our defenders, and it just gave them a platform to build their game on, and I'll give them credit for that, but a lot to do for us.
In terms of your defence, was there a lack of competitiveness? Was there a lack of shape? I mean, there was 2 or 3 of the goals were from ball watching almost.
Yeah. We'll have to have a look at it. You see it out there, and you think, did I just see that correctly? And on our part, was the first goal. The third one is ridiculous. Stevie, Trevor, Varney getting beat with the header, but then for him just to walk it, we didn't see that in the Parks football tomorrow. The first one, we clear it, the ball gets out wide, and we work on certain things day in, day out, week in, week out, to make sure that we said before, we mark people, that we stay with our men, and what happened was totally wrong for the first one. That gives them a lift. They scored early doors. We knew, we got everything right in terms of, we knew they were a threat to set pieces. We worked on set pieces against, make sure that we stay with people. But then it all goes out the window when they get across the white line, and we don't do our jobs. And I said they capitalised on that, and they played on it. And I can't blame them for that.
Been very staunch in your support of the back three, if you like, in terms of the system. Would it be too dangerous to dispense with that now? And is it a system that you still want to persevere with?
Something we'll have to think about. It's like I said, when we're at it and when we want to head it. If I look at it today, how many times have they ripped us open through the middle of the park or outplayed? But they haven't. We didn't deal with one long ball and then the second one, and we just got outworked, out-muscled, out-fought, particularly at the back. And there was some more. I thought James Bowen was a shining light today, particularly first. I thought he was excellent, and I wished I'd have had 11 of him, in the first half. Unfortunately, we found ourselves 3 down. We're trying to then, can we claw our way back in? Unfortunately, the answer was no. And the worst thing was we conceded another couple of goals to make it just a nail in the coffin.
Some of the fans on the text who weren't here today, admittedly, have said that basically there's been a little spike in your form, which was Northampton and Cambridge, but that's been the only spike since the start of the season. How concerned are you by the fact there's only been that one spike?
Of course I am. I'm not stupid enough to think, well, aren't we in great form? We've lost our last three league games. We are where we are, and we have to just deal with it. We have to have a look at ourselves tonight, tomorrow, and all week, and make sure that the team we pick, the formation we pick. Sometimes it's not about formations, because we still got bullied when we went to a flat back 4 second half. We didn't cope with and they weren't even that direct, but every time it went up there, it stuck, and that's poor defending on our part, and we all have to be better next week.
How close is Matt Taylor to being fit?
He should be training this week, so hopefully got a chance for next week at Wickham, but only a 50-50.
And in terms of picking up some kind of form, you've got back-to-back home games now against Wickham and Oxford, and then the cup game to follow after that. But
they're all tough, and looking ahead to the Dover one. Dover are a big strong team who get it forward and put you under pressure. We cannot defend like we did today, but more importantly, next Saturday now we have to be ready again. But I don't want to keep saying this. We've got to bounce back from this defeat, this performance. We've got to find some consistency, and we can only do that if we put a good one in next week.
It's not a tap though, is it? You can't just turn it on.
No, exactly. So, as I say, it's on the training ground all week to make sure that we're even better than we can possibly be. We've got the league leaders this afternoon when I went into the games. I think we can. So we're going to have a tough game on our hands. Just as though it's at home, it means nothing. But that said, if we turn it on and turn up and compete like we do and play like we did last week, we give ourselves a chance. But today was disappointing from start to finish.
Just lastly, extra training tomorrow or extra thought for the players?
We'll see.